Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you so much for the support. We're going to have another conversation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And today, we're going to be talking about two candidates. Two candidates and the similarities, the very much similarities that these two candidates have today. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikki Haley. If you don't remember who Nikki Haley is, let me re-jog your memory real quick before I play this video.
Without knowing any of your
And
affiliations,
I said
we agree on 80% of
video, but
things.
YouTube
It's the
wants to
20% we
play the
fight
video.
over.
So we're gonna go back. All right. Nikki Haley, it is a former governor of South Carolina. Shout out to my family out there in South Carolina. And she was also part of a UN ambassador, um, representing for the United States of America, of course. She is a neocon. Okay, Nikki Haley is a neocon. I need everyone to understand that whenever Nikki Haley is pro conflict, she's dead serious. She's a true believer in genocide. So I am not at all shocked. You know, it's funny because my friend keep telling me about how I keep saying I'm not shocked about this, or I keep saying I'm not shocked about that. I am not at all shocked. I am not at all shocked about Nikki Haley saying that she wants to literally just bring all the boys, go right on in for Israel. This is the woman who is the personification of Islamophobia. This woman is a personification of always using terrorism as an excuse to go in and ransack and destroy people and killing people. She is a merchant of death. This is my nickname for her. Nikki Haley is a problem that she is actually fucking rising in the polls in the Republican ticket. I have a problem with Trump as well too, but I feel that she is so much more dangerous with the capabilities, just like Hillary Clinton. Well, if you want to get a comparison from the left, well, I don't even call it left. Let's go more like moderate conservative Democrat side, not left. Hillary Clinton is the neocon's neocon. I mean, she loves talking about who we need to invade, who we need to go after, but she's not running for president. Her doppelganger, yes, I see her as a doppelganger of Hillary Clinton because she has potential to be Hillary Clinton. She just hasn't been Secretary of State. She hasn't done anything in Washington. So she's not as evil as Hillary Clinton just because of that. Hillary Clinton has blood on her hands. Blood on her hands. Let's watch the video. She talks about here how much she advocates and loves Israel. Tell me in the comment section if you have a problem with this. And if you don't have a problem with this, tell me in the comment section as well too. But I am going to judge you. I'm going to judge you.
Without knowing any of your affiliations, we agree on 80% of things. It's the 20% we fight over. So let's make sure that instead of going and like hating on each other, it's okay to
She
disagree.
just looks
We're blessed
crazy.
to live in a democracy. That's what we do. But what I can promise you is all the toxicity, all the division, all the hate will come to an end because it doesn't do any. I don't want my kids to grow up like that. I don't want your kids to grow up like that. So that's the promise I'll make to you is I will
Very
lead
funny how
the
she
same way
mentions
I
that
did as governor,
when
the
she
same way
literally
I did
runs
at the
off of
UN.
hate.
Even I dealt with Russia and China every day. Every day. I had to deal with Israel and the Palestinians all the time. But they will all tell you that I always told them the truth because I went to those countries and I told them what America was for and what America was against. I didn't care if they didn't like me, but I wanted them to respect America.
That is absolute bull. Absolute bull. Let me tell you why that's absolute bull. This is the Nikki Haley. This is the Nikki Haley that she's talking about. She said she dealt with the Palestinian Israeli conflict. Let me show you how she dealt with the Palestinian Israeli conflict, just so people get a full understanding and why I have a huge issue with the fact that she is rising in the polls. This woman advocated actively for genocide when she was in the UN. Actively. She was unbothered in saying that, you know, it doesn't matter how the Palestinians feel. It doesn't matter how Israel is being so barbaric as an occupying force acknowledged by the international community, especially by the UN. It does not matter to Nikki Haley of the well-being of the Palestinians. This is a woman who was literally heckled when she was at freaking I can't think of the college, but they literally acknowledged her as being someone who is pro genocide of the Palestinians. They didn't even let her speak. They couldn't let
I
her
wish for
speak.
the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro.
They couldn't let her speak. And it's absolutely ridiculous that, you know, she's rising in the polls during a time of genocide of the Palestinians. She's literally rising in the goddamn polls while thousands of Palestinians are dying. Thousands, especially children. Especially children. She does not care. She does not care for the Palestinians. She does not care. Look at this. Let me just give you a glimpse of this of her attitude. Just a glimpse. And and you know, you guys tell me. You guys tell me exactly. Tell me exactly how you feel about this. Forgive me.
Excessive force.
No country in this chamber would act with more restraint than Israel has.
Then, as the Palestinian ambassador prepared to speak, Haley walked out.
And Terry Moran joined us from Jerusalem again tonight. And Terry, Nikki Haley refusing to
Walked out. First, she said, no one gives as much restraint as Israel does. And then, when the ambassador for Palestine speaks, she walks out. She's rising in the polls. Rising. Who's declining in the polls? Joe Biden. Because Joe Biden is capping for Israel just as bad as she is. But the difference is that Joe Biden is president. Joe Biden is president right now. And Joe Biden is considered to be more left. I won't say that he's left, but he's considered to be more left than Nikki Haley. He's a conservative Democrat, by the way. So to me, being conservative and being Nikki Haley conservative, no matter you're Democrat or Republican, it's the same damn thing. I'm not gonna lie. This is why I always say that they are the same party, both of them, red and blue, backing each other, always pro-war, 24/7. Joe Biden literally is saying, "Oh, I want to give humanitarian rights," while he's giving Israel everything they need to genocide Palestinians, full support. He doesn't want to talk about how he wants to stop the bill. He doesn't want to talk about how he wants to propose being a statesman, a ceasefire, and then pressuring Israel into coming up with a deal with Palestinians people. Palestine is literally occupied by the Zionists. They are the sovereign. They should be the sovereign government, the Palestinians. Back in 1984, 1948, the Palestinians where the majority, it was only 6% of Jewish people in that country. Only 6%. They have flooded in settlers, just like they did here when America started. Settlers came on in, came on in. I want you to see exactly why Joe Biden is dropping into the polls. Why his approval rating is 37%. 37%. 37%, guys. That's pretty low. And it's all his fault. Because again, the world is watching. The world is saying you shouldn't be backing them when you know they're wrong. The world is saying that you should be calling a ceasefire, but you don't want to call a ceasefire. You do not want to call a ceasefire. You want to continue to let them do whatever they want. And you know what? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. I want y'all to see this nonsense. I'm over here. I was looking for my video, but it's literally talking about how Biden. This is ridiculous. They're talking about how Biden has a calls for a pause on humanitarian aid. That's 17 hours ago. Like, oh, Trump with his big mouth. I don't even care what Trump has to say about that, because Trump is pro-Israel as well too. Trump is complicit in the genocide of Palestinians. It is very, very, very ridiculous that the fact that anybody that's trying to say they want to vote for Trump right now, just because of how Biden is handling Palestine, let me tell you right now, you are going to get the same results that you are seeing right now that makes you mad about what's happening to Palestinians. And I'm very pissed off about this. You're going to get the same fucking results. Do not think that you're going to get different if you vote for Joe Biden. I'm sorry, if you vote for Trump. Not thinking you're going to get anything different. You're not going to get anything different. You're not. And I need people to understand that Biden is going to lose this election. And Nikki Haley scares the shit out of me just as much as Ron DeSantis does, just as much as Trump does. Biden is going to lose this election. Biden is going to lose because he is supporting genocide. And a lot of his following that voted for him, everybody, we got the Muslim community saying they're not going to vote for him. Mind you, he only had 30,000 votes. 30,000 votes that helped him win in the last election. That's very, 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 very narrow. Very narrow. I mean, that's why you had Trump freaking out thinking that he won, even though he didn't win. And he tried to take over the Capitol. The hell. Biden is going to lose this election. He's going to lose this election. And we are going to get a Republican in office. This is my theory. And if Biden is smart enough, backs out the election, maybe Biden can salvage the party. Let me see who we got. We got Newsom. Debating Ron DeSantis for some reason. Is Newsom going to run? There's no primaries, by the way. No one, I guess, was fit to run with the Democrats because the Democrats decided to just shelve everybody. And now we're stuck with the genocidal Biden that we already knew was genocidal. So what options do you have? We need to shut this system down, honestly, and build a system for working people and have candidates on that care about the working class here and abroad and want to end these wars, bring back all of our troops, close those damn bases that we have all over the world because they're only meant to hurt and colonize and support U.S. imperialism. That's all they're meant for. That's the real thing that we need to do. But we're not going to get that so soon. We could build up to it. We should be building up to it. But why is this two-party system has neocons here, neocons here? How can we pressure the Democrats to put up people better than him? Bernie Sanders is no good neither. These are questions that I have in my mind 24/7, especially during this conflict, because I'm seeing people are starting to realize the media is lying. And I wish they saw that during Ukraine, but they had the propaganda way too strong for Ukraine. It's in your face when it comes to Palestine, especially now that we have these. It's in your face when it comes to Palestine. You will see exactly what's going on. And then you'll see how it contradicts what legacy media says. You will see exactly how it contradicts what legacy media says. So, what's next? Organize, 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 organize. I believe that's what's next. And we cannot let these neocons win. Republican leadership, you scared the shit out of me. The fact that you're letting Nikki Haley, really? Really? What has she said that makes her sound like she's going to do a better job? All these candidates, even RFK Jr., sound like they're ready to go World War III. Every last one of these candidates. Maybe not Cornel West. Maybe not Claudia Dela Cruz. But all these other candidates sound like they're ready to go gung-ho World War III. How much war does America need to fund for America to tell their leaders to stop? How much? How much? And I leave you with that. I leave you with that question. Thank you.